What's going on, guys? Welcome to All Sports Best, the podcast. Today we have on, for the coaches show, we're doing a players show today. We have Kason Perez over here with Bobby Castenada, and they are a part of the Cavemen football team ahead of week 5 as they are going to Las Cruces on a Thursday to play the Centennial Hawks. So, guys, welcome to the show. Thanks for being on.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
So, first off, I want to ask you guys, just to kind of get things started, Centennial in Cruces on a Thursday. Does that change much for you guys on a short week?
I don't think it really changes the playing them, but it's going to be different, a little different, but I don't think playing them, it's not going to affect us a whole lot.
Okay.
Honestly, we practice on a Sunday anyways, so it's kind of a full week for us. But we've anticipated this game for a long time, and I think we're ready for him.
Sure. Okay, cool. CNB Bank is a proud supporter of the Carlsbad Cavemen. Stop by today for all your banking needs. A deposit here is an investment for Carlsbad. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Guys, I got plenty of questions for you guys, but I wanted to know because you guys both have broke records, which is really cool. Yeah, you guys deserve that smile, celebrate it. Really cool stuff that you guys were able to do. Kason, you broke 2 records, tied 1. Bobby, you broke a record, and obviously you're going to continue trying to chase those, right? Like that's what you told me the other day. You said, my next goal is to break my own record.
Yes, sir.
So what is like the ideal game? You get to the field, right? What is it that feels like this is going to be a big game? We saw it against Lovington. What was that like?
I feel like the energy, really the energy playing a number 1 team, everything really about it is just like it's a different feeling for sure. It's a different environment when you play a really big team like that. So you got to go into there anticipating like how they're going to perform and how we're going to perform.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Did anything about, some of the opponents that you guys have played this year and their history affect you guys going into it? Artesia back-to-back, champs, Lovington champions, those types of things. Do you guys think about that going in, or do you think about, I got to do my job?
We try not to, try not to let it affect the game and all that. I mean, I'm sure some of it does, some of it, goes through our head, but we try not to let it affect any of it. Just 2 football teams playing them.
Absolutely. When did you guys start playing football, by the way?
I started at the age of 4.
Okay. And what did you do at that point? What's available at 4? Is it like hanging out, or is flag football league?
Yeah, it's flag football. So
Dang.
you get a bunch of teams, and like NFL team put them on jerseys, and you throw kids out there with flags and stuff, and you have a great time.
Cool. Okay. Kason, what about you?
Honestly, I've held a football since I was born, to be honest.
Okay.
I have a little baby picture of me where I actually was holding a football, and it started ever since.
See, my theory is that your parents probably put a football and then a baseball and then a basketball, and then they only show you the one that you play, right? No,
Probably.
I'm just kidding. All right, so what have you noticed between, the difference between a good game and a bad game for you guys? You said energy is a big part of it, but, have you guys ever noticed anything that really just, clicks when you get out on the field?
Our attitude, definitely.
Okay.
Because attitude can bring a team one way and it can bring it another way. Coach Sanders always tells us, you want to be the fire that lights the fire pit, or you want to be a fire that burns down the house.
Okay, that's pretty good saying.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's solid. Okay, so with Coach Sanders and his sayings, how has he been able to earn your trust and respect over the last couple of years? He's been a head coach. This is year 2. But he coached you guys before that, right?
Yes, sir, he did.
So what has he done to earn your respect? Or has he earned your respect?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, of course. He was our offensive coordinator 2 years ago, right?
Yeah.
2 years ago. And honestly, just taking the head coach job, that shows that he really cares. And he definitely cares about us. You could tell every day he wants us to win. He wants us to be better. He wants us just to be good, and he cares about us. And honestly, that earns it right there.
Yeah. When he talks to me about his team, a lot of the things that he mentions about you guys and how you perform and how the Cavemen can continue to get better, is about community. How big is it when you go out on that field and you're like, holy smokes, this crowd's behind us or they've checked out?
Yeah, the community is definitely a big thing. Seeing everyone in the stands, like for Lovington, it was packed out till fourth quarter.
It was.
And when they booed the refs, it like shook the stadium. So it definitely got me going a little bit. But I mean, the community's awesome.
Yeah. You saying that it shook the stadium gave me goosebumps. I don't know why. So, but that is exciting. Like as a young athlete, you're already Friday Night Lights, but the crowd is everything, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
For sure. What is something that you value most about football individually?
Value most. I think because Sanders really teaches us football's not always like about the sport. It's
Yeah.
about, I mean, the man it makes you be. And I feel like it could really like make you truly a better man in life other than football.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
It teaches you a bunch of things.
Yeah. So you guys today are rocking some shirts. I want to hear hopefully a story behind them. Carlsbad, can you like kind of rep that a little bit? Let's see. Carlsbad versus everyone. Is there a story behind it?
Sanders always said that everyone was against us. I mean, the refs, like the other team. I mean, everywhere we go, it's just going to be us and us because, I mean, we're all family. But, I mean, that's just what he says. That
Sure.
I mean, it's Caveman versus everyone.
Mm-hmm. Walk me through your day on this upcoming game, Thursday, against Centennial. What is it going to look like in terms of, like, prep? And you said, you know, you've got departure time and all that stuff. How do you guys work your way to that 7 o'clock time?
We'll get on the bus around 10. The bus will leave around 10:30, and then we're going to drive all the way to El Paso. We're going to eat, and we're going to have a little walkthrough / practice just to get our minds going. Just thinking about football, thinking about plays, make sure we know the plays, make sure we can run them. And then after we eat and that little walkthrough, we'll get back on the bus. We'll drive to Las Cruces. And then we're just locked in on the game, and we just think about the game.
Where in El Paso are you guys going to walk through?
Last year it was a park.
Yeah,
Oh,
last year
really?
we just
Last year it was just a park.
You guys are doing like junkyard gym type stuff.
Yeah.
That's sick. I like that. Kason, for you as a quarterback, I've always kind of wondered this. I haven't really gotten to spoke with you about it. When you are, when you like drop back and you're making your progressions, like what, can you walk me through kind of what's going on in your mind? Is it just look here, look here, look here? Or like, how do you get creative in the backfield?
You know, it's definitely like tough to like even remember about how you do it, because it's just one of those things that it's only like 3-4 seconds of just you're just in the moment and you're not really thinking about it, to be honest. But like once you get the ball, you just go through your progression, make sure no one's like coming after you, or if you need to like move in the pocket, and then just looking downfield, try to extend the play, make the play, and just try to make something happen and move the ball pretty much.
Do you check Bobby? No. Bobby? Okay, next. Or how do you know, do you have like a certain like way you look first?
Certain plays, you know, you look different ways, you know, but usually if I usually know where the play is going to go, probably most likely. But I look, make sure it's there. If it's not there, look to my next progression and just try to find the open man through the progressions.
Mm-hmm. So a lot of being a wide receiver is like pretty cool, right? Yeah. Glorious. You get to run down the field, make the catch. You know, it's incredible.
For sure.
But what are some of the things that like people don't really see that are valuable in a wide receiver? You got to block still.
Yeah.
You got to still, you know, there's still other things that aren't so exciting. What are those things?
I really want to say like not exciting. I mean, blocking is definitely important, because if your running back takes off and goes on the outside, I mean, you're the only one there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But other than that, I mean, everything's exciting about being a wide out. I mean, running people off is definitely challenging, because, I mean, you're doing it every play. You're just like a lineman. I mean, you're running every play. I mean, you're trying your hardest, and it's just you and that DB.
I got to know, because in your position, a huge part of it at every level is talk.
Mm-hmm.
Do you talk to the DBs? Be honest.
Talk to the DBs in what way? Like trash talk?
Any talk. Like, hey, how's it going, man? What are you having for dinner? Or, hey, I'm about to smoke you.
Before every game, I mean, I dab up the DB and I say, like, you know, like, good luck and everything. But other than that, like, only if they'll talk trash, I won't say anything. I just let my game play.
Sure.
And, I mean, that's about it. But other than that, I do not talk to them.
So if they do, then what do you do?
First, I got to make sure Kason puts the ball up in the air so I can go get it. And as soon as I come down with it, I just hit a little first down celebration, and I know it gets in their head.
Oh, okay. So it's not really much talking.
No.
It's more just like, I just outdid you.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
what are you
yeah.
going to do now?
Yeah, move on to the next play.
Okay. Very cool. Awesome. One of the things that's huge in football is getting big. You guys talked about it a little bit before, like, hey, I went and got a pump before this, right?
Yeah.
Like, what are you guys individually most proud of in the weight room?
Individually, I'm proud of my cause we got workout partners,
Mm-hmm.
and Kason would be like Aiden and Diego, or someone of mine would be like Evan or RJ, and it's just really those dudes pushing you to your limits so you can actually get bigger. And Weiner has definitely been a huge impact on us in the weight room, like crazy. I mean, everyone got big over the summer. We were where we needed to be at by like 2 weeks. So I'm definitely proud of Weiner in the weight room.
Yeah. Okay. What about you? What are you most proud of?
Are you talking like numbers? Like how
For
much
you,
put
yeah. I
on the
mean,
bar?
you don't have to give me numbers if you don't want. You can if you want. It's totally up to you. But like, you know, I feel like my squat has done really well. Or like,
Yeah.
what is your thing?
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to say probably power clean and a little bit of squat. I power clean at 225. It's just 2 plates. It's not awesome, you know. It's not amazing, but I mean, it's definitely. It could get hard to get there, but
Yeah.
I definitely got it.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. I love it. Okay. I've seen the railroad ties out there. What is the most dreadful kind of practice or conditioning for caveman football?
Ties are definitely one of them.
Yeah.
Really? They're up there?
Yeah, they're
Every
up there
day,
for sure.
10 of them every day before practice too. Just because they're before practice definitely gets you ready.
Oh, so you do it every day?
Every day during the summer.
Every day during the summer.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I feel like it's not really the ties; it's the bikes and the sleds.
Mm.
Because Weiner, we built these bikes. We had a little competition who could build the bikes faster, and he tightens a knob, and you got to go as hard as you can. And then after that, you go push sleds, and it just drains you so
Yep.
bad, so bad.
Do you guys do parachutes or any
We do bungee.
Bungees.
Oh, okay.
Bungees.
Yeah.
with each other on either
Yeah.
end? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty tough for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, is there anything that you're going? Oh, okay, cool. Like the ground's a little softer today. Railroad ties are gonna be a little easier.
If it rains,
Yeah, if it rains, yeah.
it's the worst.
it's not good. It's not fun. It's muddy. It's wet. It's heavy. It's just not it.
Here's a life hack for you, Bobby, because you're gonna graduate, right? What if you guys look at the forecast the night before and start tarping it?
Oh, I definitely do that.
Oh, you guys do?
Yes,
Oh.
I do that because, I mean, I want to have a fun practice. I want to know what's on my mind, what's on my schedule. And when it's cloud cover, I mean, obviously you're going to be excited because it's not that hot. But when it says it's going to rain or something, it definitely gets you a little down.
But do you but you're putting tarps on the railroad
Like on
ties?
top of the
Oh, on
railroad
top
ties?
of the railroad
I've
ties?
never
Like
heard
to
of
keep
that.
them dry?
I've
Oh.
never heard
That's
of that.
smart
no.
though.
You got
Smart.
yeah. Let's get that figured out, huh?
You have to do something.
All right, so in football, a lot of it is what you guys call. We had this segment last year a couple of times with Coach Sanders, like what is the new lingo and all of that stuff. You guys call it drip. What is your like mandatory gear that you need to have every game that's like this puts me in the zone?
Me personally, it's just like some compression pants and wrist tape for me. There's a lot of people, a lot of quarterbacks that wear that, and I definitely feel comfortable and good and ready to play football when I have those two things on.
Are they functional for you, or it's more like this is just good luck?
Kind of both. The compression pants definitely help with turf burn because, of course, we got a turf burn or turf field, and those definitely help with turf burn.
Okay. And what about you?
I'm a little different because, I mean, I'm going to be a wide receiver, so I can put a little thing on. I really don't like leg sleeves, even though it does give you turf burn, but I like to feel free underneath. I usually go a half sleeve and then one full sleeve and a towel on the back, and that's it.
Okay. Wait, so when you don't wear the pants, you just socks up to the knees?
No, not up to the knees, just like regular socks, and then
Oh,
I'll get
ankle socks.
spatted.
Gotcha. Okay. Very cool. So your tape is actually for whenever you get hit, you don't hurt your wrist, or is it just like purely cosmetic?
It's look and it kind of helps. Like it's just compression on your forearms, and it kind of helps a little. But it's mostly looks, to be honest.
Okay. Yeah, I like the honesty. All right. Football's a violent sport. If you were to get into a scuffle, which two teammates would you like to have your back and why?
Well,
Wait, would like to have your back?
Yeah. Like, who do you like? These are the two guys I need behind me.
we've gotten a few this past summer.
Okay.
But the two that I know would help me is my right guard and my right tackle is Cowboy and Jeremiah. Yeah, they usually have my back. Usually it's the whole line, whole line. But I know those
I
two
love
will
that.
be there.
Yeah. So you have plenty of trust in the guys
yeah.
that are protecting you.
Plenty of them.
Heck yeah. All right, Bobby.
Mine would definitely have to be my two other wideouts, RJ and Evan, and then Tristan and Kasten run down the field a lot to go get into a scuffle and like go pull your guys off of everyone.
Yeah.
But it's not really two; it's those four, and then the rest of the offense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know you're not necessarily going out looking for trouble, but in football, a hard hit happens. Somebody says something.
Yep.
You know, tempers flare for sure. All right. What has contributed, in your opinion, most to your offensive surge so far this season, as opposed to last year?
I know my answer. It's probably just the experience.
Yeah.
The experience that both of us started last year. We went through that whole season of just learning.
Mm-hmm.
And this season, it's definitely worked out. You know, you definitely know a whole lot more about defenses, and you understand the game way more. And also the O-line's been it's definitely better from last season. And,
Okay. They just got stronger and
bigger,
Faster, for
more
sure.
sound.
I've heard a lot about them in the weight room and how much stronger they've gotten, which is
Yeah, they're
actually really impressive.
Really?
Yeah, it is really impressive.
Yeah. So what about you, Bobby?
What Kason said, I mean, the learning process. I mean, everyone, like, we went 2-8, but it was really a learning process for us. I mean, obviously having Sanders in there for 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like his offense has really, like, bring us up because he puts trust in our wideouts and our O-line and our quarterback and our running back to actually throw the ball instead of running some W up the gut stuff.
Yeah. Okay. So this year, I've seen a couple of things happen. Sandoval getting hurt. He's going to supposedly come back soon, hopefully.
Yeah, Clovis.
Hopefully
Clovis?
next week.
Okay, so
Hopefully
about
next
a week and a half now from today, or a week from today. And then Brock Wright stepped up. So, what do you see in that dynamic and when Sandoval comes back, like what that's going to do for you guys throughout your offensive, run?
Brock Wright really stepped up.
Yes.
I mean,
he did.
like, stepped up big time. We definitely needed one to step up bad. I mean, we got guys, but Brock Wright, he's kind of like Ian. He's got Ian build. He'll run through you. But I feel like Ian coming back, we can put him at A, H, running back, wide receiver. I mean, we can really put Ian anywhere he wants to go.
Ian actually played a slot receiver last year, so I don't know if he's gonna go back to that or back to running back. But
So what do practices look like? He's here, he's there, he's everywhere.
Well, he's hurt right now, so
he still hasn't.
he still hasn't came back. He was in helmet today, actually.
Oh, good.
He
started
Yeah,
today.
he started today. But he's mostly with the running backs and our slot wide receivers.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Very cool. All right. So what is one thing outside of people that you're going to miss most about football?
Just the memories that we've made, just being there on Friday night, High Five Fridays, everyone in town having our back, showing up, just the atmosphere, and just being there when it gets dark and the lights come on, just having fun playing football.
Sure.
Ooh,
Bobby?
one thing I'm gonna miss from football, I think, is definitely gonna be the crowd. The community. This community is amazing.
Yep.
Like, they're here for us. No, I mean, we were 2-8 last year, and they were still there for us
Yeah.
throughout all games. But definitely their memories. I mean, the family you've made, the brothers you made. Coaches are really a big thing, a part of my life. And Sanders, I definitely look up to him now.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I'll follow him wherever he goes.
Sure. Okay. What is next on the agenda for you, Kason? You're graduating this year. Have you thought about the next level, or what's going through your mind?
I'm hoping to play college ball somewhere, wherever I get a chance to. If I get a chance, I'm definitely going to take it, Definitely want to play, but, I mean, if it doesn't work out that way, it doesn't work out that way, but I definitely want to play college ball.
Sure. All right. And Bobby, what about you?
Same thing for me. I mean, being an athlete, you just want to go to the higher level.
Mm-hmm.
You want to keep playing the sport you love, and college is definitely on my agenda. I mean, I've already got colleges I want to go to.
Sure.
And I think I definitely will go to the next level and go play college football.
Yeah. Have you guys talked to anybody about possibilities, like coaches or?
I've gotten like game visits and stuff. Like we've gone to get on the field and just gone to like games to watch them play, But me personally, not like face to face and stuff. But
Okay. Very cool.
There is one college, and it was the Raging Cajuns that Sanders was telling me about. He sat down and talked with them for me. I think they're a really cool program, and I definitely love to go over there.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Texas Tech is on my list for sure.
Oh, yeah.
I definitely want to go to Tech.
That'd be cool. Because who played there? Who played at Texas Tech that's notable? We got Patrick Mahomes, Wes Welker.
Wes Welker, yeah.
Amari Cooper, right?
Yeah, Amari Cooper did
Amari
too.
Cooper.
Some solid dudes.
And then there's a bunch of dudes over there now. There's transfers and stuff. Coy Eakman's a really good wideout. I definitely look up to him too.
Sure. Football has some incredible movies to it. What is your favorite football movie and why?
I think my favorite one's going to be Invincible.
Oh, okay. That's
Because
Mark Wahlberg.
Yes.
Yep. Okay.
I think it's a really cool movie. Because it definitely shows you the atmosphere of the NFL. I mean, the next level, obviously. He went from a guy drinking beer at the bar all day to some special teams warrior.
Yeah. Okay, cool. And I feel like for you watching that, it could be a little bit like position specific. I didn't play football in high school, so I'm just like watching these football movies thinking, this is really cool. I don't have a preference, but it's kind of cool you say that. Because he does, doesn't he try out as a wide out?
For our wide receiver?
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
he doesn't really make he tries to make the cut, and he was close, but I mean, they just put him on special teams.
Yeah, that's cool. All right, Kason, what about you?
Mine's going to have to be Remember the Titans.
Yep.
Definitely an oldie. It's good, Probably close seconds, probably either We Are Marshall or Rudy, to be honest.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I honestly haven't even seen We Are Marshall. I'm going to get roasted for that. But yeah,
We Are Marshall's a really good movie.
I need to check it out. All right, so role models. When you get into sports, when you get into just kind of growing up, a lot of the things that you do are influenced by somebody else. Who is that role model for you and why?
I got two.
Okay.
One being an NFL player, and the other one being my dad.
Okay.
My dad has helped me through a lot, taught me everything I know, from little caveman to route running to everything I know. And then Justin Jefferson is really a good ride out. I mean every route I run looks identical to him, and my hands like him. He's really a cool wide out.
Do you watch him and then do moves as soon as you see him, rewind it?
I definitely steal a little something from his bag and put it in mine.
Heck yeah.
I definitely like to run my routes based off of him. His cutting, his feet work. Everything about him is just really good.
So is there something different about him than some of these other guys that you can easily see?
Oh yeah, for sure. He's definitely got. He's not the biggest. He's not the smallest either. But his hands and his route running are just something you'll never see.
I have him on my fantasy team. He's incredible.
I do too.
Absolutely incredible.
I do
you
too.
had to draft him, right?
I did. He's questionable right now though.
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah, I saw that. So what did you have to get him top 3 rounds?
Probably 2.
Yeah, I got him number 2.
Oh, okay.
I got him number 2, and he had 24 points last week, so
Yeah.
he definitely helped a lot.
He's a monster for
He
sure.
is.
Kason?
Yeah, same as him. My dad, he coached me growing up. He's coached me little caveman, flag football. Even high school, he's still coaching me today pretty much. And definitely him. He's been a big part of my football career. And then watching NFL-wise, probably Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning, he's just a good pocket quarterback. And, he's a great, smart quarterback. And, call him the sheriff. He definitely leads the team. He's the leader. I definitely looked up to him when he was playing, and I'm a little biased, but like,
Sure.
he's just a great quarterback, smart, and a leader on the field.
That is a really good nickname.
The sheriff.
The sheriff.
Yeah.
How
It
cool
is.
is that name?
Yeah,
right?
it is a really
like
good
all the
nickname.
nicknames now are so boring. OBJ and like just
Yeah.
they're just initials. They're
Yeah,
just so
JJ.
lame.
They are JJ.
JJ.
J Jets.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
But what is it?
It's J Jets.
And that's like his Twitter
That-
handle or something.
It's what they call him.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay.
like his nickname.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So with that being said, actually, you pulling up Peyton Manning, I gotta know, like, do you call audibles at the at the line?
Yeah, I definitely can. Usually it only happens when they like bring a hard blitz and I recognize it. If they're blitzing, I definitely either pull a guy in to block, get an extra guy to block, or I might just call a plays to run against that blitz that they're gonna run. Yeah, I definitely can call audibles.
And you can see those.
Yep.
Like, what do you see? Just like guys,
Yeah,
just like revving up.
usually it's linebackers walking up, and I can see the safeties and corners playing man.
Okay.
You could tell.
So you see that, and you're like, you just see steam coming out of their nose, and you're
Yeah,
like, oh, that's
you,
a blitz.
you
right
can
there.
see them staring at me.
Yeah,
They
Oh,
all,
yeah,
they
oh,
all,
yeah.
they all
Most
staring at me, ready to go tackle me.
You guys both mentioned your dads as part of being role models after games. What's the conversation? You had a good game. Walk me through it. Is it just like, hey, good job, bud, and then I'm just gonna kick it, or do we walk through every minute?
Yeah, but before the games, I give my dad a hug.
Uh-huh.
When we're warming up, we're in pads. I mean, I give him a high five, I hug him. He tells me good game, or he tells me good luck. And then after the game, we definitely sit down and walk through
Sure.
what stuff I could have done, how this route could have been ran, how much yards. He definitely means a lot to me, and I'm so thankful for him.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kason, what about you?
Well, he's on the sideline, so I'm talking
Oh,
to
yeah.
him.
Talking
I'm talking
to
to
him,
him on the sideline,
Ah.
and he's always teaching me, coaching me on the sideline. So usually we talk on the sideline. We just say good luck. He just gives me high fives, boost the mood up, the atmosphere, and usually after the games I find him. He's coaching, so he has to do a couple stuff for the coaches, and usually when I find him, we talk, we give each other a hug, we say good job.
Yeah.
He tells me some stuff I could have worked on during the game. I could what I look for, what I need to look for, and stuff like that. And maybe 1 or 2 games we'll take a picture after.
Okay. Cool. So actually, I want to bounce back to Peyton Manning. What's it like being a Broncos fan right now?
Dang.
I mean, it's
I like the Steelers.
it's a roller.
So that's why I had to mention
Yes,
it.
sir.
Is that your team?
Yes,
No
that is my
way.
team.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Okay.
I haven't-
Sorry, Kason.
No, that's all right.
It's okay to leave if you have to.
Yeah, I
I'm
might
just
have to.
kidding.
I might have to.
I'm gonna have to go.
It's,
So cleats.
Mm.
This is always a big debate on any podcast I have with athletes. Like,
Yeah.
what are the best cleats of all time?
Ooh.
So
Best
I usually
cleats.
get Under Armour. I've had Under Armour the last, actually all 4 years of high school.
You
I've
have?
worn
Yeah, he
Under
has.
Armour.
Because you guys don't have team
Nuh-uh.
cleats, right? You
No.
guys just get to do your own thing.
Well, not our own
They-
thing. It's got to be our color.
Yeah.
And it's
Okay,
gotta,
okay.
Yeah.
It has to be blue, black, or white.
Gray, white. yeah.
White.
Okay.
Gray.
Okay. What about you?
I think I got to go Nike. I mean, Nike's definitely like one of the top. I mean,
But there's
sports
no
programs.
models that you guys are like, this is the shoe.
The Dunks for me, because sometimes I'll get them custom made
Oh,
and
okay.
like put like initials and like stars and like crosses on them and
Yeah.
stuff.
They have dunks in
Yeah,
cleats.
They do.
Yep.
They do.
Oh, okay.
They're pretty cool.
Are they like those? Like what Kason's
Yeah,
got
yeah,
on?
Yeah, they're like this.
Really?
They
How
got
are they
cleats.
supportive?
Oh, they're actually comfortable. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
They definitely have ankle support. I wear the blue and white ones, the exact ones he's wearing right now.
That's sick. Okay. Very cool. Those look a little purple to
Yeah,
me.
they're
Is
a
it-
little
They are.
purple.
Yeah, we've had that debate
Yeah.
multiple times.
We've
Oh,
had
so
purple.
yours are the same color?
No,
his is
oh,
actually blue.
but
Mine's-
yeah,
Oh, okay. I was
Yeah,
like, because
mine's a
coach
little
isn't
purple.
like, hey, wait a minute.
No, mine's
Okay.
mine's a Dodger blue for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. And do you have your model for the Under Armour that's like, these are the ones?
Not really. Just there's a Under Armour has some cleats called Blurs.
Okay.
They're pretty cool. They're
Yeah,
pretty clean.
Those are really good.
But not really. Just whatever feels comfortable and fits.
Okay. You're getting ready for a big game, Centennial 4-0.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
How do you get in the zone, 30 minutes before the game? Or if it's earlier, like walk me through what is it that puts you in that zone? Is it music? Is it, you know?
Well, he actually from an hour away from our the place we're gonna play at.
Takes the
Coach
phones.
Sanders takes our phones
Oh,
Takes
on the
the
bus or in the locker room. So yeah, he takes our phones, so there's no distracting there. We're just thinking about the game, just thinking about them and the plays.
so no aux,
No, not even close.
no music.
Well,
Not
he always tells us it's a business trip.
No.
Like we're not getting on the
Right.
bus.
Yep.
We're not messing around. No, because we did it last year. Like,
Yes.
Like it was pretty bad last year.
Mm.
Because I mean the music, like I mean you got both AirPods in, you're not gonna hear everyone, but like the talking, like he doesn't mind talking, but like if it's like loud and you're not locked in,
Mhm.
then he's definitely gonna do something about it.
He's definitely gonna say something.
Yeah.
But I mean music and then watching film for me is definitely one getting locked in.
Okay.
Seeing who I'm going against, seeing like how he looks, how big he is, how much he weighs, what zone he plays. I mean, just everything about that DB
Mhm.
is just what's on my mind.
Okay. So you said he takes your, so I'm kind of confused right now. He takes your phones. How do you listen to music on your AirPods?
Okay, so
Do you preset it and then he takes them?
He puts them in a box.
Okay.
And puts them at the start of the bus, at the very start, like front of the bus.
And he holds them till the end of the game.
Yep.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Well, he puts them in the middle of the row, so that
Yeah.
you can
The
everyone's
connection
service.
kinda-
Yeah, everyone's service can
Oh.
still like read on it and stuff.
So
but
you got to have a deep playlist. If you got
A
a
deep
three
playlist.
three song playlist, you're running out.
yeah, I got
Yeah,
like a 12-hour playlist. For that,
12
for sure.
hours?
Yeah, it's a long play. It's a long playlist.
Just in case
That's
you guys
crazy.
have to
Ju-
travel to
yes,
California
just
or
in
something,
case.
right?
Yes,
Yeah.
just in case.
Dang, that's wild. Okay, very cool, guys. Last question of the day, if you had one piece of advice for yourself as you I don't know, looked up to your high school self, maybe when you were 10 years old, what would you tell yourself? A piece of advice.
Me, to be honest, is just work every day. Just work. No off days. I mean, some off days, of course, but like, you're never gonna get that time back, and you can't waste time, and just put in work, and I promise it will add up and it'll get you results if you keep working hard and be consistent throughout the years.
Sure.
So just work.
Okay.
Same thing on that. You know, just working every day. I'm like sophomore year. I really didn't leave it all on the field. I mean, I was a sophomore. I mean, I was in my head. I'm a big bad football player, but leaving it all on the field is just means a lot to me. If I could definitely give myself advice, it'd definitely be work hard
Okay.
every day. You know, like Kason said, really no days off. I mean, obviously you gotta rest, but just going out there and running, like even if it's by yourself, just keep working and don't ever give up.
Yeah. Well, okay. So you said, obviously rest days and stuff like that. To me, I think a rest day is still working hard.
Still
Don't you
working
think?
hard.
Like
Yeah.
you're doing it for something in your future. It's not like you're just kicking it all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you
good.
have a method to your rest days?
Ooh.
Like I gotta ice, I've gotta like relax, drink lots of water, or is it just like I'm just sitting on the couch and I'm just not thinking?
Usually rest days for me, I try not to think about football. And then
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
once I'm out of football, I'm out of football. And once I'm in football, I'm in football.
Yeah.
And yeah, rest days I try not to do a whole lot about working
Sure.
football.
Okay. Awesome, guys. Well, thank you guys so much for being on the show.
Thank you.
Dessert.
Tomorrow, good luck. Centennial. Let's get that dub.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
do
Thank
it.
you so much.
Thank you.